What's up, Storm Chasers? We are back, and we got to talk about Tony Buzbee getting defeated by Jay-Z, being barred from practicing law in New York. Although there has been an update because apparently Tony Buzbee has posted his license, and listen, it's a whole lot of. We do have to acknowledge the fact that the case of the little girl that was accusing Jay-Z and Diddy of rape has been dropped. Right? It was dismissed. And I believe with prejudice or without, I forgot what they call it, where it cannot be filed again. Nonetheless, I believe that the drama between Tony Buzbee, Jay-Z, and even Diddy is just getting started. It's not over. It's not over. And I dare tell you guys to look out because we're about to hit another retrograde next month. So shit's gonna get real again, all right? So we're going to go over to the neighborhood talk. Let's see, share the screen. Let's go to the neighborhood talk. All right. We're going to start here. Okay. So they reported about 3 hours ago, Houston, thank you, Matha. Houston attorney Tony Buzbee reportedly barred for practicing law in New York following the dismissal of the great lawsuit involving Jay-Z and Diddy, okay? And so, of course, as you guys know, Megan Cuniff is all over this, all right? And listen, Megan, I hope you have 50 cents money, okay? I hope you have 50 cents money is all I can say. Because you made a bet with 50, I hope you got that man's money because he's after you. I also want to acknowledge how white people come up off of us. And I hate to make it a race thing, but let's make it a race thing because I remember when the whole Megan Tory case first started, that's when Megan came around. She made sure to get the black creators kicked out of the courthouse so she could get all the information, so she could build herself up. And we only ever really hear about Megan when she's covering a black celebrity case. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I noticed that. Okay? I definitely noticed that. So let's go ahead. Let's get right on to it. Okay? So it says, so she posted, his lawsuit against Jay-Z is dismissed, talking about Tony Buzbee, and not coming back. And now Tony Buzbee is trying to ensure he can keep litigating his other lawsuits against Diddy. I didn't even realize that Tony Buzbee was the attorney that was going against Diddy in other civil cases because his admission application in the Southern District of New York was denied. Okay? You said, Storm, is always a race thing. The Saltine started it. Listen, I'm just saying, I just noticed that they tend to come up off of us because we don't hear about her no other time. The only time we hear about Megan is when she's talking about somebody that's black. It is what it is, right? So she posted this screenshot from the United States District, Southern District of New York, in the matter of Anthony Buzbee. Okay, it says the Committee on Grievances has considered Anthony G. Busby's petition for admission to the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York, which was filed on January 29th, 2025. Per the committee's review of the dockets, Mr. Buzbee has appeared in cases in this court without seeking admission. So Buzbee sat there and took cases in New York and was trying to take Jay-Z down, knowing he was not licensed in New York. And then he went ahead and filed for admission on January 29th. So my question to Tony Buzbee is, if you had won, if you had won the case and even possibly won money for your client, I guess the whole case would have eventually been overturned once they figured out you were not licensed in New York when you went to trial. I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Okay. Therefore, the petition is denied. In the event Mr. Buzbee moves for pro hack vice or regular admission in this court in the future, he must attach a copy of this order to his motion or petition. And that was as of the 13th. Okay. So let's see. So we ain't gonna read that. I wasn't even able to pull that up. All right, but let's look at what Tony Buzbee had to say. He said, I receive many press inquiries and make no effort to respond to most. I prefer rather to just make a general statement one time and let the various entities use that statement as they see fit. Over the past week, I've gotten multiple inquiries from friends and colleagues with concern asking why I was barred from practicing law in New York State and offering their assistance. I myself have seen several press agencies, some borderline legitimate, reporting that same trash. Let me be clear. I'm licensed to practice law in New York. I'm in good standing with the bar and have always been. Although I prefer Texas, I'm proud of the work we are doing in New York. Don't believe the clickbait or dramatic headlines. Most of what's reported nowadays is pure bunk. Okay? You said Jay-Z has ties to the FBI. Jay-Z got that. Jay-Z's money go long. His money is long. Okay. And here's Tony Buzbee's license. Okay. Let's see. Anthony Glenn Busby was duly licensed and admitted to practice as an attorney and counselor at law in all the courts of the state on January 17, 2019. Wow. He has duly taken and subscribed the oath of office prescribed by law and has been enrolled in the roll of attorneys and counsels at law on file in this office, is duly registered with the Office of Court Administration, and according to the records of this court, is currently in good standing as an attorney and counselor at law. I don't know. I don't know. Sierra said Jay-Z's team is trying to discredit the lawyer, possibly. Not y'all said he aging like milk. We can pull up the status of his license on Monday and see if the site is updated. Ooh, they're gonna be on that first thing in the morning. They're gonna be on that first thing in the morning. Now, from what I was reading in the comments, let's go to the comments actually, right? Anna Esquire said he was not supposed. Damn, put a picture. He was not supposed to appear in federal court. Just because you're licensed to practice in the state of New York does not mean you can practice in federal court. Lawyer Bay Esquire said, Lawyer Bay, oh my God, he lied. This is a federal court, which means he was not admitted to practice in the Southern District. Lawyers know you have to be admitted to practice in federal court also. So he was licensed in state court, but not federal court. You said, I don't think Busby will play around like that. Busby wants to be the man outside of Texas. I don't know. The mainstream that's talking about Jay-Z lawsuit with Cashapp. Damn, I got to check that out too. But he probably got federal friends that can pick up the case. Listen, it's getting real. It's getting real. Jay-Z must still be doing illegal activity to go to his heart. Allegedly. We don't need rocking that shit coming over here now. Now listen. That's all we got for that update. I did want to ask you guys, right? Do you want to? Because we need to talk about. Oh God, we got so much shit we need to talk about. We need to talk about the girl that flew out with the throat spray for a YN and basically got ignored. We got Dr. Heavenly. We can talk about. What else did y'all want to dive into tonight? So we need to talk about Elon. What? And the baby mamas? throat spray bay. Well, come and talk about the baby mamas because we can do that. Simon Gobadi, oh God, yeah. Throat spray, yeah. I'm like, yeah, throat spray. That's funny as hell. This is Jay-Z where they help. He did, ooh, maybe. They both crying online. Facts. The Rihanna Beyonce lawsuit was fake. That's what they saying, allegedly. Allegedly. What was the listen, they claiming it was fake. I didn't know you could put fake cases on Justia, so I don't know if I quite believe that. I mean, yeah, we've been talked about the planes crashing it, or did we? Maybe we didn't. All right, we'll be back later. Like, oh, Tamara's husband. Ooh, that's good. Okay, we'll be back later. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I will catch you guys later.
It's Storm Show.